Alright, back to StarCraft 2 campaign. This is part 4. Last time we did the Terran homeworld. Now we're going to Shakuras. I completely forget what the Terran porthole, I believe it was called.
Ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Alright, let's see how good this monolith defensive structure is.
No. Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
It seems like there's new conversations everywhere.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
She's like the racist grandma.
Artanis. I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros. There must be Nerazine phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind. I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch. Then they have met their fate. Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faith-smiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours. That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different. Of course, Hierarch.
Don't think I have any of these left. Yeah, that's good.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch. Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
It looks like they want me to play Dark Templars this game.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
You require more Vespene gas. You have not enough minerals.
By the void, I walk the shadowed path. I am intrigued.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh boy, what's going on?
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
The fuck is that?
I walk the shadowed path. We await.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
The Narazine.
What is it able to? Oh, it's detecting.
I am but our blades meet the enemy. What would you ask of us? Clever. I am but a phantom. Cartoon. I will comply. I am intrigued.
You have not enough minerals.
I am return. Nasperu Unadar. By the void.
These vaults hold the solarite reserves that power Telemetros. You may claim them with our blessing, Hyrule.
Indeed, completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adum's power. There are 2 vaults left in the city.
I will comply. Jakul, I have returned. Cartoon. Clever. I am but a fan.
You have not enough minerals.
By the void. I walk the shadowed path. instructions. Engaging foe.
You have not enough minerals.
I will comply. Got two. I am intrigued. I bask in the twilight.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path.
Upgrade complete. Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating. You have not enough minerals. Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
I am the blade of the Narazim.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Blades meet the enemy.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Giving instructions. Darkness rises. Got two. I am the blade.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
The darkness.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path.
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional. The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
I will comply. We await our jump. Fear is an illusion. I walk the shadowed.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons.
From the shadows I come. I am but a phantom. The
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
Our pylon is under attack. You must play.
Our blades meet the enemy. I walk the shadowed path. We stand watch. Our blades meet the enemy. Wait as we stand. Darkness light. Here is an illusion.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path.
You have not enough minerals.
From the shadows.
You have not enough minerals.
I will comply.
You have
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
I walk the shadowed path.
upgrade complete.
That should buy the conduit more time.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk the shadowed path. By the void.
You have not enough minerals.
I have returned. Jakul Enoch. I am the blade of the Narazim.
Let's get a forward
What
pylon.
would you ask of us? Engaging forward. Clever. Delos, what would you ask of us? The dark.
We are recovering the last solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Speed of the night. Our blades meet the enemy. I pass. I have returned. From the shadows I come. Our blades meet the enemy. Jakul Enoch. I am intrigued. I will comply. I am the blade of the Narazim.
not enough minerals.
Clever. I will comply.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Where'd that bailing come from?
I walk the shadowed path. Our blades meet the enemy. What would you ask of me? Crimson.
Oh wow, one luck.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
I have returned. I fight on.
Completely locked out on that.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Alright, let's just end it.
Ever vigilant.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Sweet.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had. Of all the Templar, you never wavered in...
Ooh, let's see these upgrades.
Are now available for deployment.
Cartoon.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Vengeance for ire.
Wow, when they die, they just get resummoned. That's pretty cool. Though your Dark Templars probably shouldn't be dying in the first place. Let's try that one out though.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Xel'Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
Just keep looking at it. Just unplug it and plug it back in. Might work. Passive ability. Nice. I really like the Chrono Surge. It gets units out really quick. Orbital strikes. Kind of okay. Yeah, I think I'll keep it like that.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
This seems like a crazy mission.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Xel'Naga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phase-Smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin.
Our day.
The sooner the Zenith stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
The shadowed path. And Aris Adari.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Awaiting instructions. Ire shall rise and
The Zerg gathered for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors!
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
retribution awaits. Our blades meet the enemy. So shall it be.
Hierarch, there are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
The shadowed path. Glory through perseverance. I am needed. Nitroga. Give your order.
You have not enough minerals.
I walk. Our blades meet the enemy.
of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
Solace.
Upgrade.
Retribution awaits. Our light lives on.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I shall rise anew. Eternal. So shall it be.
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
Retribution awaits. As you say. I have returned. Give your
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
shall rise anew. Vengeance for ire.
You have not enough minerals.
Retribution.
You have not enough minerals.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
There is no solace in this night.
Adon Sayos.
You have not enough minerals.
Vengeance.
The temple grounds are still vulnerable. We should construct more photon cannons and Kadaran monoliths before they are overrun.
You have not enough minerals. construct additional pylons.
Glory through I had returned. Our blades meet the enemy. As you say.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional.
I walk the shadow. Vengeance for ire. Your blades meet the enemy.
You must construct additional pylons.
I walk the shadow.
You must construct additional pylons.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
Talk. Confirmed. Awaiting instructions. Initiating. Mitoga. Transmit.
Upgrade complete.
I fight on. So be it. Get our sons.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Awaiting instructions. We will attack.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
You must construct additional pylons. Base is under attack.
Engaging foe. None shall break us. The Shadow Guard. We stand watch. I'm waiting. Blades are doing it all.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
is under attack.
Vengeance. Our day will come. Adum Dorida. Retribution awaits. The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Adum Dorida.
You must construct a dig.
Zerashk Gulida. The fallen still serve.
You must construct additional pylons.
I fight on as the shadow will. Our truth. The fallen still serve. All blades meet the enemy. Give your order. Retribution awaits. Give your order. Mirage Guli. Vengeance. I walk the shadowed path. You call upon me.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
As you say. Gerasot, Mitoga, Metusin.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
We will atone.
Base is under attack.
Our blades meet the enemy.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Perseverance.
Base is under attack.
Blades meet the enemy.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Blades meet the enemy.
thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
Engaging foe. Vengeance. Our day will come. Engaging foe.
Base is under attack.
Returned. Engaging foe.
Base is under attack.
Blades meet the enemy.
Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Blades meet the enemy.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
I have returned. I have returned.
Base is under attack.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Our pylon is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Base is under
Engaging foe.
Base is under attack. Your probes are under attack.
Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
Engaging foe.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus worms. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala.
Oh, there's an achievement for 1.8 billion. I would have waited.
Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Ah, yes, I see. The physical shape is a deception. That would mean it can be realigned.
An Aradine, Shakuras.
Shakuras has fallen, and Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
And this is where we're gonna stop. So next time we'll head to Glacius and get some sentries.